Are you thinking of starting a business or you have been in the business for a while? Common mistakes you should avoid if you want to save yourself of money and frustration. If you're just coming across this channel, my name is Coach Temi. I'm a marketing strategist and a business coach. I've helped several entrepreneurs and business owners build successful business. And I've seen some mistakes being repeated over and over again. And I felt I should let you know. So let's dive in. The first mistake I want you to avoid is not having a clear business plan. So when I say clear business plan, I didn't mean having about 50 pages of business plan, the things you want to achieve in the next 10, 50 years. No, no. What I'm trying to say is you should have a clear roadmap of how you want to start and how you want to keep going, how you want to keep making profit along the way. Perhaps you have been in business for a while and it seems like you run your day as it comes. It's not supposed to be so. You should have a roadmap that leads you to the next stage of your business. And when you're about to bid for grants or business loan, this business plan is very, very important. It helps you solidify where you are and where you are going to be in the coming year. The next mistake I want you to avoid is targeting everyone. I need to shout this that everyone is not your customer. As a matter of fact, when starting your business, you should have what I call customer avatar. That is, when you see your customer, what do they look like? Can you get to a market and see hundreds of people and be able to pick out your ideal customer? It is very, very important. Whichever niche you are, you should be able to write out or draw out the kind of customer you want to attract. Where do they visit? Who do they patronize also? When they finish buying from you, what else do they need to buy? Where do they hang out? What kind of language do they speak? Like, where do they live? Their geography, their psychological behavior, those are the things you should find out. And all these things determine your target audience. So not everyone should be your target audience. The third mistake I want you to avoid is underestimating cost. This is very important, especially when you're about to start out a new business. I've had this experience a number of times. For example, there was a time I wanted to buy a vacuum cleaner. I will have to it underestimating cost and not researching about the cost of the items very well. This could make you spend more or not have enough to purchase the item when you're about to purchase the item. So it happened that I wanted to get a vacuum cleaner one time. So I went to Instagram, made some research, and I got a vendor. He told me the price. It was a small vacuum cleaner. He told me for I think 310,000. So I was ready to pay, but I gave it a second thought. I thought, okay, why not check somewhere else? I've checked several Instagram accounts. The prices were almost the same. So I went to Gigi. When I went to Gigi, I saw some other people that sells the same product. Then I made an inquiry and the guy told me 250K. I said, wow. So that's how I would have spent about 60,000 or 7,000 more. So it's very interesting that I began to bargain. And can you believe that I got that vacuum cleaner for 220,000? That means I saved about 80 to 100K on a product, exactly the same product. That was amazing for me. So don't underestimate when you do your costing, add 20% extra on the costing, because between the time you are doing the costing and the time you want to really make the purchase, prices might have changed and it might affect your plans and all that. So underestimating cost could be a mistake you are making in your business, especially when starting out. The fourth mistake I want you to avoid is neglecting marketing. If your product is good, if you believe in your product, then you should promote your product. So marketing is very, very important. And most business owners feel, okay, God will bring the customers. I understand that it is true, God will bring the customers, but you have to do what you have to do. You see, God will not do for you what you're supposed to do, and you should not do what God is supposed to do. So, what you're supposed to do is to have plans for marketing, set out a portion of your profit or a budget, draw out a budget for marketing. It might not be so much, it might just be 5% of your revenue, 10%. Just have a calculation for it such that every single month, whether or not the business is doing well or not, make sure that this certain amount is budgeted for marketing. Nothing else takes it. It is basically for marketing. And you can now channel, how do I want to do the marketing for this month? Should I do paid ad? Should I do referral? Should I do giveaway? So that is left to you, but there should be a budget for marketing. The fifth mistake I want you to avoid is ignoring customers' feedback. You see, when you are running a business or when you're about to start a new business, your business is not supposed to be what you like or what you eat. It's supposed to be a business that serves people, a business that solves problems. And customer feedback is very important, especially at the early stage. Even throughout your journey in business, you have to keep getting feedback for your product or for your service. Not people will always have good and bad reviews. Some people, not because they don't like the product, but they just want you to adjust something in the delivery, and that could be the game changer for your business. So always make sure that you get feedback from your customers as much as possible. And what this also helps you to do is that it helps customer to trust that even if something went wrong, you are committed to making sure that you make correction. The sixth mistake I want you to avoid is trying to do everything yourself. Please do not do everything yourself. Even if you are good at everything, you cannot be the best at everything, or you cannot do it perfectly, like handing it over to someone that the sole responsibility of the person is to making sure that that aspect of the business is delivered well. Now, I understand that when you're starting out a new business, you might not have the resources to employ so many people. You want to do design yourself, you want to do posting yourself, social media management yourself, you want to talk to your client yourself, you want to do delivery yourself. No. Why not reduce the burden on yourself and outsource some? You might not be able to employ full-time staff, but you can employ staff that work part-time that can help you manage some things, and you can also put some staff on commission. Especially the marketing part, you can put them on commission. There are several ways. I will do another video to talk about how to put staff on commission, especially when it comes to marketing. Seventh mistake, lacking financial discipline. You're making a lot of money, but you are eating it all yourself. It is very, very wrong, because at the early stage of your business, what you should be doing is putting back your profit into the business to expand the business, because sooner or later you begin to see that when you're not growing, you are shrinking down. And there are several factors, especially in this country we are in, there are several factors that are against you. The market price is against you, customer want at a cheaper price, so you have to be expanding in your product, in your location base, in your delivery. You have to keep expanding. You must not stay. So eating your profit is very, very wrong. Make sure that you have a certain percentage of your profit you are putting back into the business to ensure that you are expanding every single month. Number 8 mistake I want you to avoid is fear of failure. This is very, very important, because this could hold you back from starting a new business. This could also hold you back from taking some risk that are needed in your business. Every business has a risk that sometimes you lose money. Sometimes you hire a staff that makes you lose money. I understand. But regardless, there are risks in businesses. But being scared to take that risk is another mistake you should avoid. Always take calculated risk. Don't be scared of failure. You are not a failure until you give up. So try new things, get new staff, try to expand, ask for referral. All these things are normal in business. So don't be scared to take risk. You're not going to fail. You might just make mistake, then you learn from your mistake. But not taking risk at all or being scared of failure is a major mistake you could be making in your business. The last mistake I want to give you today is ignoring personal development. You see, there's a saying that your business can only grow as far as you are growing. The business growth is directly proportional to your own personal growth as a business owner. What happens is that your mindset will always reflect in the way you carry out your business. It will always reflect in the result you get in your business. So once you stop growing, just know that your business has stopped growing. No matter where you are, no matter the growth of your business, once you stop growing, your business has also stopped growing. I hope this helps you. So in the next video, I'll be breaking down some of these points I mentioned. So stay tuned, subscribe and like, and share with friends and family. See you in my next video.